so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Now, a quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Rodgers. He'll check this one down to Gainwell. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a 16 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down.
First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. Now run straight ahead with Warren. Down right around the 25. 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On the give, it's Warren. Pushing through the contact. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. There he goes right side. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. So what a turn of events there. You're driving to take the lead in this 3rd quarter, but then one mistake, and you're watching the ball being returned for a touchdown.
Certainly a great example of how focus has to be there on every play, doesn't it, partner? You can't get complacent, and I think that he did. He's got him moving downfield, but that's a play where he just shouldn't have thrown the football, and that ultimately could wind up costing him the ball game.
For the 2-point conversion.
Ozzie. No, we changed it. Oh.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Now a run, and he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it, so a sack on a 2-point try.
30, Steelers 23.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke because, all right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
319. 319.
They throw it out right complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Handoff for Warren. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Here's Rodgers.
At the 39-yard line.
A short one there to Freiermuth.
And he's got room. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. This is Smith with a grab. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no act.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Warren taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. Extra point now by Boswell. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd quarter.
That ties the game at 3rd and ball.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
It's 2nd down.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Now it's 2nd and 10. Jackson now. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I ain't going to scan downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. That is caught. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
Here's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Steelers' 14-yard line.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Jackson. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
We change it. Hey, Ozzy! Hey!
Jackson from the shotgun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter-punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the 4th quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You talk about those punches and counter-punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that they're in right now and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
38. Steelers.
So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. First play of the drive in their hip pocket. Of course, the focus here has to be the touchdown of the 2-point conversion. Field goals aren't going to help you.
Yeah, but how about that first play of the drive? Just to get them started, nice gain, got some positive momentum going. They're on their way, and they don't have to rush. Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Here now, 3rd down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Austin brings in the quick throw. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
1st and 10 at the
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Austin is there and brings in another one. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Boy, how do you let a guy get that wide open in the 2-minute drill?
There's absolutely no way that that's coached or taught. That's an absolute complete breakdown on that play.
This is 1st and 10. Now run with Warren. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw, Rodgers. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.